Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ben Perez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D, covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
At the plate, Jordan Patterson. He will lead this one off today.
Jordan Patterson.
Here's the pitch. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Tim Klein.
Tim Klein.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tim Klein has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Ryan McCarty. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Klein, the runner at second with 1 away. Right side, but it's well foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
2-1, here it is. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two-0 count, the pitch, 3-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 left for Colorado. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Leading off the inning, Alexi Amarista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alexi Amarista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
1-1, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
That'll bring up Tony Walters.
The catcher, number 14.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And that's in there, 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig's got a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Coming to the plate now, Pat Valaika. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in the early days.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Patterson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Tim Klein.
Tim
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Relay, 2-2.
And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Ryan McCarty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Klein leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah, come on, relay. Cut hole,
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, Maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Alexi Amarista. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Alexi Amarista.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Amarista is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jerko has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the D-backs 1. Leading off the inning, Ben Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Profar is there, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tony Walters. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
And now pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Garrett Cole. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He find barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jordan Patterson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Snead moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Tim Klein. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch.
3-1. Ryan McCarty waits on deck. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping into the box, Ryan McCarty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Klein on at first, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Digging in now, Jurickson Profar. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Jurickson Profar.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Lifted the other way out to left center. Snead is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Amarista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Alexi Amarista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Walters is off of first with 2 away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now batting, pitcher.
Into the box, Garrett Cole. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Andrew McCutchen is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Andrew McCutchen.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ben Perez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Carlos Estevez earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game is